It seems like every week there's a new artist with a new video, a new song, and a new Rolly Bust Down avalanche. But the question is not what can rap get you? It's do you even need to know what you're doing to make a rap song? Today, Adrian and I will be making a rap song entirely from scratch. That means the beat, the lyrics, the mixing, and the mastering. And then we'll see how our music compares to some of today's hits. Let's get into it.
Alright, so I found the beat in the vault that we're gonna use. And real quick, we're gonna break down how this beat is structured, because of course there's a lot of layers. First instrument, cool little synth. Another synth, cool one. Bass, 808. Cool little, weird little perk hi-hat cut type of deal. Right before the drop, siren. A little more of those weird hats. Then we got some bouncy drums in here with the 808. Bomba. So we're gonna start by writing our lyrics. Of course, we don't need ghostwriters like a lot of you rappers out there. And we're gonna lay it down and go through the process and show you how it works. And we're gonna become rappers today. Let's go.
What level of producing do you need to know to do what you did?
Definitely not beginner level, not expert or professional, but more of an intermediate. I have a couple years under my belt, so you know, knowing like keys and you know, and how to lay down patterns definitely takes some time.
On this side here, to know what you're doing with the mix. Mixing is a little difficult sometimes, but you need to basically know how to EQ properly. I'm currently on this. This is like the standard EQ. You just cut the lows out, bring up the highs a little bit, and it makes the vocal sound crisp. This I usually edit after we lay down the vocals because me and Adrian's voices are different. Yeah, then we put a limiter on there so it doesn't clip. We got a compressor so that everything sounds nice and loud and matching the beat. The chorus, fruity chorus, it's usually for, I mean, if I want a unique sound, but probably won't be using it today. Sound goodizer, just a little bit boost to the crispiness of the vocals. That's really what it is. And we got a little bit of reverb and a little bit of delay just to make it all sound good. And this is my favorite plugin. When it's quiet and you're not saying anything, it removes all background noise. So it enables the voice at a certain level so that you don't hear like the background noise. So right now it doesn't hear me, but if you're close enough to it, it will. To know how to do all that, probably definitely need a few years experience as well, or maybe just a few months of intense training. Fairly simple. So let's get into your rapping. I don't want to sticks, boy. Yeah, if I had a choice between being sidelined or being on the court, would I be okay with someone they resort to the last minute? Rap it though, right? Can you rap it?
I'm not feeling it anymore.
Do it.
Mere past and present is what I'm looping. Nah.
What are we doing? We changing the beat to the other one?
Moneybag?
Yeah.
Alright, well, we tried to rap on that beat, but we both weren't feeling it.
Yeah.
We're both very stumped. So we're gonna go back to our other option. Alright, here's the beat. We got the main strings, of course. We got this cool little bell. More strings. 808. 808 and drums. And full product. This is a pretty simple beat for anyone who's been producing for a while, but definitely takes a little bit of understanding to know how to lay down. But yeah, let's get to it. Are you starting it off or
Unless you got something, I can start it off.
Huh? I remember sitting with no patience, rental civic. Yeah, no, it's gotta go. Huh? I remember sitting with. Huh? Huh? I can't. I remember sitting with no patience in the Civic, whipping this since BTB was in the basement. Now we working, no abatement. Phone and be quiet, boy. Never been a moment where I doubt on my past. Shorty saw my statements, asked me what I got up in math. I got an A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. I'm writing out the coming out green.
Bro, pull the alphabet out.
Shorty saw my statements, asked me what I got up in math. Huh? How many times have you flipped it to an object? How many times have you stepped up to the contest?
See my brothers pull up, the black whip, tinted ash, falling down my thumb on the pump, ready for riddance, trying to tell them I ain't one of the ones. They ain't admitted, look around after one of us come, don't know where hit them, started getting to commission checks. Never a time where I get the flex, but I know people who been playing with my intellect. The off season ain't an off season if I'm trying to get my dogs up before I get to getting rest.
Oh yeah, he's back.
I'm fucking back, dog.
He's fucking
Let me cook real quick.
If getting money was a mission, then I'm getting up at 4 a.m. loading up on everything the way it took the boy from Michigan to make it out. The very thing that's keeping BTB hungry for more. I did it right the first time just to silence the floor. I did it right the first time.
Oh shit, is this rolling still?
I think so.
I forgot about it completely.
BTB hungry for more. I did it right the first time. Now I'm loading up the next mission.
We got a song here. Okay guys, we got a song. Finished, mixed. It's time to do the next part, which you're about to see.
I remember sitting with no patience in the Civic, whipping this since BTB was in the basement. Now we working, no abatement. Ain't no trapping for the white boy. Sleepy hollow white noise, but you ain't just making yes, so turn on and be quiet, boy. Never been a moment where I doubt on my past. Shorty saw my statements, asked me what I got up in math. I got an A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. I'm writing out all the statements and it's coming out green. I do how many times have you turned into a project? How many times have you turned into a process? I do how many times have you flipped it to an object? How many times have you stepped up to the contest?
Pull up, the black whip, tinted ash, falling out my thumb on the pump, ready for riddance, trying to tell them I am one of the ones. They ain't admitted, look around after one of us come, don't know where hit them. Started getting to commission checks, never a time where I get the flex, but I know people who been playing with my intellect. The off season ain't an off season if I'm trying to get my dogs up before I get to getting rest. Tell them to be quiet, boy. Sitting up, you couldn't get me if you tried, boy. A lot of noise coming out of people I ignore. I'm with the boy, I do hitting this a quiet storm. If getting money was a mission, then I'm getting up at 4 a.m. loading up on everything the way it took the boy from Michigan to make it out. The very thing that's keeping BTB hungry for more. I did it right the first time, now I'm loading up the next mission. I don't have a reason for complacence, I just show up on a daily basis. CEO who got up and just did it, now they ask me, I do take us to the palace, show us how you really did it. I don't know. Can you teach us how to fish? If I had a choice between being sidelined or being on the court, would I be okay with being someone they resort to the last minute? You had fast, but my heart's in it, show me your past. I tell you if you getting stacks in the near future. I tell them all that I be gone missing. If the beat knock, you know it was I do poems sitting flush on the board, hitting them buttons, let the balls finish. Smoking the backseat, don't matter if the car's renting. I'm get up, put up on the offensive.
Punching in the clock hole, I pull the trigger and I don't know where the shots go. I'm getting money, I'ma put it in the stock hole. New bins, I'ma swerving on the potholes. This is I do putting pressure on the block though. Sun is coming up, I'm sipping on this hot Joe. Went to Taco Bell and started eating nachos. I do how many times have you turned into a project? How many times have you turned into a process? I do how many times have you flipped it to an object? How many times have you stepped up to the contest?